Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Sound. It is episode 95. I am Kevin Harris,
I'm Jared Seymour.
and we have got a fun show ahead for tonight. Ignescent is going to be joining us, which I have went and looked up what the meaning of that is. And the meaning of that word is giving off sparks when struck and capable of bursting into flames. So we're going to be chatting with that band. And then we've got
It's already starting.
I know, I see it. Killdevil Films is going to be joining us. Wow. And Killdevil Films will be joining us. They've done a lot of videos, including they've done post-profit videos, Saliva videos, Coldwards videos. And I was going through the list of other things that were going on, and he's got a whole bunch of stuff. So we're going to be chatting with him about he did Love to Hate Solid Ground video. So we're going to be chatting with him about shooting music videos and how he got so far into the business and doing movies and things like that. So that's going to be coming up. Then we have, to kick it all off, will be the Grudge Match, which will be a band that you may have heard of named Envision, and another band you may have heard of, Awaken the Giant, up against each other in the Grudge Match. And we are going to get into all of that in just a few minutes, but hang out and thanks for tuning in. All right. There
Trippy,
it is.
man. Trippy.
I like it. So the Grudge Match. So Envision, Awaken the Giant. So Envision released their new single, or their new single and video last week, called Distress. It actually not peaked, but debuted at number 104 on the Foundation charts this week. So congrats to them. And Awaken the Giant with their song Hypnotize, that is being played on WCPR still, I believe. So the video for that. So those two are going to be up in the Grudge Match. You know how the Grudge Match works. It's very simple. We're going to play video number 1 and we're going to play video number 2. When video number 2 is over, or during video number 2, we're going to pop up a poll. If you're on if you're on Facebook, you will vote on the poll. If you're on YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch, you will put in the comments video number 1 or video number 2, and we will count the votes and add it all together, and the winner will move on to the next episode, which we don't have a date for yet. So
we're going to work on that tonight.
Okay, we're going to work on that tonight. Anyways, so on that note, Awaken the Giant, I do have to pass this message along. They are in the battle for the big stage for Louder Than Life, with Danny Wimmer Presents. I think this weekend will be the first round. And it's done kind of like I guess March Madness. So you have your brackets and you move on, then you get to the final 4. And then if you move into the championship, you actually play live on the Danny Wimmer Presents Twitch page. And then the winner moves on to open up the big stage at Louder Than Life. So congratulations to Awaken the Giant.
Did we change our Twitter picture, or did we get hacked?
I don't know. What's our Twitter picture look like?
It's not us anymore.
Well, the one up top says The Sound.
I don't know. We'll have to look at it during the break. No, man. Let's say what's up to some people in the comments. We got our peeps out here hanging out. Did you flash any of these yet, Kevin?
Nope, I'm about to right now. There's
right,
Matt.
Flashing, I'll start reading. What's up, Lisa? What's up, Matt? What's up, Alex? It's gonna be a tough battle tonight. You better call the army, man. Abe, what is up? Ann, Wanda, Nathaniel's sitting there. He's already hitting the hashtags as well. I love it. Brandy, thank you, our fearless leader. Dylan, what's up, dude? Congratulations on Athlete of the Week.
Yeah, no kidding. Congrats on that.
Y'all better go ahead and send him a friend request so you'll say you can know him before he hits the NFL. Dustin, what's up, dude? Where we got where I lost my spot.
I know.
Quick. That's good. Make it to where we can't read them, man. That's how we know there's a ton of comments coming through. So Brent, Mike, Christina, yeah, there we go. Jesse, Kevin, what's up, dude? Kim, Dustin Brooks, what's up, Matt? There we go. All right, let's y'all keep the comments.
Hold on, I'm still scrolling on down here.
I know, look, we got Blake. Blake's in the house. What's up, bro? You better call the army as well. I hope y'all got the fan groups tuning in. Looks like the numbers are up. So yeah.
Hey, look, and there's a newbie, DD. Welcome,
up,
Dee Dee. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. The
Hell yeah.
hashtag that we share out for this show is hashtag Jared fucked up. So
Don't
if
listen
you want to
to him,
share the
dude.
show out and put that in there, we appreciate that.
Learn the rules. Learn the rules. All right, Kevin, let's do it.
All right, here we go. We are going to kick off the grudge match right now. All right, there you have it. That is the latest from Envision. That is called Distress. It is video number 1 on the Grudge Match.
That is correct.
You got it. You got that fixed?
Yeah, I changed it. For those of you that are wondering, we did get hacked on Twitter, and somebody changed our profile
I actually
and
like
our name to an NFT.
picture.
Should we leave it?
No.
No?
Actually, you know what? Leave it. Piss the person off.
Well, hold on. Let's do this. Go to if you're watching right now, jump over to Twitter if you've got Twitter and you use Twitter, and look up the Sound 228. And if you're not already following us, give us a follow and tell us if you like the profile picture. Maybe we should keep it for a little while. Tell us if you know what that NFT even is. I don't know.
Maybe we should buy the NFT.
Maybe we should. Maybe we already own the NFT. Who knows?
We got it now. It's our profile picture.
Now. It's mine.
Fuck off.
What if we found out, Kevin, it was worth like $6 million?
Out.
See y'all. No, we'd be doing the show from like our own like House of Blue style venue in full time every day. That's what I'd be doing.
Let's see. Matt James. This really is not fair, Kevin. I refuse to vote as I love and great friends with Envision. Also admin for Awaken the Giant. And Dustin Lanier is my producer for Rock Lab TV. Who gives a fuck? Pick a pick. Who make a pick?
Remember where who did you join first? There we go.
Yeah. Who was there first?
Yeah. Who's your first love?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, somebody on YouTube. What's up, Diane? How are you?
Hey, Diane. Thank you for watching on YouTube.
Yeah, no kidding. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, definitely make your way to YouTube and search the Sound 228 and hit that subscription button.
I want to see somebody comment from Twitter.
Thank you for posting that, Lisa. Thank you. Happy birthday to Matt James.
That is correct.
It's not his birthday till tomorrow in the United States, but it is tomorrow in the UK already. So happy birthday, Matt James.
Yes, man. Much love, dude.
So, all right, let's roll into video number 2. You will see the poll pop up and then let the bloodbath begin. So here is Hypnotize. It is the latest video from Awaken the Giant, and you're watching the sound.
Complicated. Silence isn't silent. You're my greatest escape. Lovesick, mostly jaded. I just can't stay away to let my heart break. You don't have to hypnotize me no more. I'm already bound and heading to your door. You don't have to work on me. I'm yours. You don't have to hypnotize, and I'm not gonna walk away. Don't hypnotize me. Don't hypnotize me. In life so overrated, feeling mostly hated. I just can't stay.
Whoa. Yeah, it ended abruptly. I don't know what happened, but that was the whole video.
At least you're ready.
Hypnotize from Awaken the Giant. So the poll is up. Video number 1, Envision. Video number 2, Awaken the Giant. I'm not even going to tell you where the votes are at right now because there are other important things going on this show. So, and whoever Facebook user is, why does that happen?
It just does. Some of these accounts are doing that. I've had it happen before. I don't know. Who are you, Facebook user with the metal horns? Let us know if you want us to. If you don't, then don't worry about it.
And then I saw a good comment up here. Hold on, let me get to it. Where'd it go? And Hypnotized. Is this song about Blake Suarez's hair? It should have its own fan page.
I've been saying that.
You've been wearing it too.
I've worn it. Yeah.
So
Facebook user, it's me. I like it. Very good response. It's probably Kevin on another profile.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a dick like that, so it's all good. So let me get her off of there, and we do have a guest sitting back there, just awaiting. Jennifer is back there, and we are going to bring Jennifer in. Jennifer, hello. Can you hear us, Jennifer? Can you hear us?
No audio.
Can you hear us? I love live internet.
It's the most fun. It's the most funnest thing.
So can you hear us, Jennifer?
Her mic's now it's
we can hear her mic.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Unless she's got us going through like speakers or something, maybe.
We're gonna get
Jennifer?
it figured out.
Whoa.
She's looking at it really hard now.
Yeah. Can you hear us? Dustin said Blake didn't tell him about the shampoo endorsement. I believe it.
Yep, she went out.
She's probably gonna jump back in. Yeah. Lisa, you're right. I am jealous. I told him that. I told him I was jealous.
Oh, there's Brent. You know what? Let's chat with Brent. Oh,
Wait.
Jennifer's back in. Let's see if we can get Jennifer.
Right now, you ready?
That I can hear you now.
All right. There we
Hey,
are.
how are you?
I am good. Jennifer, how are you?
Good, doing good.
So, Jennifer, for those of you that don't know, and if I butcher anything, please just call me an asshole. It's all good. Jennifer is the lead singer for the band Ignescent.
Yes,
Did I say that right?
perfect. That was awesome.
Okay. And Ignescent means capable of bursting into flames. And if you've seen any of their videos, that is quite possibly going to happen one day. So tell us a little bit about Ignescent.
Yeah, well, we're from the Chicago area. We recently had a single that released called Remnant a few months ago, and a music video out. And like 2 weeks ago, it hit top 46 on the Active Rock Billboard chart. So we are super excited about that. And yeah, a lot of crazy things. Like it hit over 500,000 streams on Spotify recently, and so we're just really excited. And to what's to come and what's been happening, and just a lot of stuff. Tomorrow we actually have a show with Will Rock in Chicago, so we're excited about that. And that's at the Antioch Bandshell in Illinois. And
who else on that show? I just looked at it and I already forgot.
Okay, yeah, Lines of Loyalty is on that. So yeah, so super excited about that. Can't wait till tomorrow. And then we just recently found out we're added to Incarceration Fest too.
Nice.
So yes,
Yeah,
can't wait for that.
For those that don't know, and it's still something that we are trying to promote heavily. We have an internet-based radio station that reports to the foundation charts, and we are still playing Remnant. So
thanks.
Yeah, so it's a very good tune. We've got the video to play tonight while you're on.
Awesome.
So I want to ask you this, and we've had quite a few, and we have our own show on the station called The Ladies Night, which focuses strictly on female fronted bands. We give it an hour. And that's all we do is female fronted bands. In the rock and roll side of things, or in the rock music side of things, what's the difference? Do you find it harder being a female fronted band to get the attention that you think you deserve, or you think the band deserves?
I've had a lot of female fronted bands say that, but I feel like we've gotten maybe more attention because of that, and just the the uniqueness of our sound. And I don't know. I feel like we haven't had an issue. I've been on like a ton of shows though where I was literally the only girl, like with Buck Cherry and just all these amazing bands. And honestly, most of our shows is like that. I am the only girl. It's like, where are all the girls? Where are they at? Like, I don't know what's going on. But no, I don't feel like it's been harder. I feel like we've gotten more attention because of that, because I mean, obviously there's Butcher Babies, there's Evanescence and all that, but there's not a ton. It's more male dominated. But you know what? I love it, and I'm up for the challenge, and it's fun. So,
well, it's no secret. I'm a big fan of female fronted rock. So I enjoy
awesome.
it.
It's
Go ahead,
been
Jared.
around for a long time. I'm just thinking of Janis Joplin the whole time we're talking
Right.
about this. I mean, she was doing it,
Yeah,
many years
yeah.
ago, and she did it better than the men. So that's all there is to it.
True. That is true. Awesome.
So run us through a writing process for Ignescent. How do you guys put your songs together?
Well, there's a few different ways. Like sometimes I'll just come up with a melody in my head and I'll send it to the guys, and then they'll write a guitar part around it, like online, and send it back. And that's kind of how Remnant happened. Like this word remnant kept coming up online and in different conversations, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to write this song. And it was just perfect for the time with COVID and everything that was going on. And so yeah, this chorus like just popped in my head pretty quickly. And then I sat down. Actually, I was on the way to a vacation in Florida, and I just kind of sat down and wrote the rest, like the verses, and sent it along to the band members. And I think it was like, I don't know, it was super quick. It was like maybe a half hour later, they sent music back, and it was done. It was crazy, but it doesn't always happen like that. And sometimes they'll send me like an idea, a guitar part or whatever it may be, and then I'll write a melody to that. And then sometimes we'll get together and, just be jamming, and something kind of spontaneous comes up. So it's many different ways, but that's how it works.
Are y'all spread out, all the different band members, or do y'all live kind of close to each other? Do you have to utilize the internet to write like that?
Well, we're all in the Chicago suburbs, so we don't have to, but it kind of makes it easy with
For sure, yeah.
life, being busy and all that. But we definitely still get together and we write and we rehearse and do all that. But if we have something like on the spot, we're like, oh my gosh, we don't want to forget this, and we feel like it's really catchy, or something that could be a good song, then we just kind of send it out right away and do it like that. So, but the internet definitely helps.
The internet is a wonderful thing. And speaking of the internet, so we talked to a bunch of different bands about how it used to be and how it is now. And how it used to be would be you drop a single, maybe two, then you drop a whole album. Now it's more single, video. Then when you get it all enough, and kind of like Memphis May Fire just did, they had about 6 or 7 songs that they had already released, and then they put it on an album, and then there was 4 songs that they hadn't released to come out with the album. What are your thoughts on that, and how do you guys compete with, or how do you guys plan on doing stuff on when you were laying things out for a release of a single? How do you guys go about that?
Yeah, well, actually, right now we just finished a single with Jeremy Valentine, formerly of New Year's Day. So we co-wrote a song with him because we wanted to get something out, hopefully by July. But yeah, before that, we had like these 4 songs that were on the Ascension EP that were just released, and so we didn't want to just do a single, but we didn't have enough for a whole album at that point. So we just thought, well, you know what, we're just gonna, you know, release an EP, and then focus, you know, Remnant, because we felt like that was our strongest song to get a music video going, which we did, and release that. And then, yeah, so now we want to get something out soon. And we don't have a full album's worth yet, but we want to get something out, you know, pretty quickly. So we just decided to start, you know, writing and put out a single. So I think that's what we're going to kind of do, is release singles maybe every month or every couple of months for now, just so we can get things out a little quicker.
I got you. And then we got questions coming into the comments for you. So one of the questions we have: being a female fronted band, are your influences primarily female fronted bands?
Oh, that's a good question. Some are, not all of them are. Like Flyleaf is a huge influence for me, and Lacey Sturm. I just love the positivity of her and her message. And definitely Evanescence is a huge influence, but also Skillet, like obviously they're female fronted, and they have been a huge influence on what we do and what I want to keep doing with Ignescent. So like John Cooper of Skillet, and
well, didn't
yeah.
you do some songs, or was your first album, didn't you do some stuff with the former guitarist of Skillet, correct?
Yeah, we co-wrote a song with Ben Cassica, who used to be in Skillet, and that was Calling Out to You, and that was the first song that was released. It was a while back,
and you guys have had some success on the Christian rock charts as well, correct?
Yeah, like that song, and that, like I said, that was a while back, that hit top 30. But Remnant, which is I'm like super excited about, last week it hit number 6.
Nice.
And yeah, so when I found that out, I was freaking out a bit. So we'll see what happens next week. I'll get another report to see where it goes. But yeah, currently it is at 6 on the Christian rock Billboard charts with Skillet and some bands I'm like huge fans of. So I'm really excited about that. And we also had an EP release show in March. I think it was like March 4th, and Samir Badakara of Flyleaf played with us, and we're going to be playing at Rockfest this year too. I think it's July 15th, I believe, but it's a Friday, and he's going to be playing with us again at Rockfest.
Nice.
And I'm a huge fan of Flyleaf, so that just for me is like a dream come true to be able to play with someone, you know, like that and that caliber. And so we're just blown away at all the opportunities that we've had. And we actually co-wrote a song with Samir too called Fearless, and that was a few years back. But so yeah, we've gotten to do a lot of cool stuff and a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah, I got the pleasures a couple weeks ago to see Lacey live, opening up with Seether and Breaking Benjamin and Starset. Awesome. Dude, her voice is still, I mean, just you hear her and it's so powerful.
Powerful, that's the word I was thinking of. Yeah,
so powerful. Even in the acoustic format that she was singing in, just to hear how she was singing, and then she came out and did Flyleaf with Seether, and that was just absolutely amazing. So,
awesome! Oh, that's awesome! Wow.
So I guess my question is you've had some success on the Christian rock charts. You've worked with a lot of bands that are in the Christian rock genre. And I've had friends that have been in bands like 12 Stones who were active rock bands, but they were able to cross over into the Christian rock charts and succeed on that end of it. So do you consider yourself an active rock band that crosses over, or are you a Christian rock band?
Yeah, I would say we are a Christian rock band like Skillet. So nice. Very, very similar to Skillet. Yeah.
I like it. So we want to play Remnant. And you've kind of given us a little bit of tidbits here and there on it. And like Jared likes to say, and I always take it from him, you can either tell us everything about the song or nothing. But what do you have to say about Remnant?
Yeah, well, we wrote that during COVID. And so remnant is a small quantity of something remaining after a tragedy. And I just wanted that to be an inspiration that, you know, obviously the whole world is going and was going through just crazy times. You know, and obviously in many different ways, but also like the clubs are closing, a lot of bands quit, you know, because of all that happened. And so I wanted this song to be like our song after all that, like, you know, no matter what we go through, no matter what happens, we're not going to quit. We are the remnant. And I just want to be that inspiration to people and to give them hope, not to quit.
All right. Well, we're going to roll into the video. Please hang out while the video is playing because we'll chat with you when we come back. But here is Ignescent. It is Remnant, and you are watching The Sound.
What's left of us from this catastrophe? The chosen ones for eternity. We rise above in stereo. You know. Do you see us now? We're the remnant. We're the remnant, coming for you now. Wipe your tears away. We're the remnant. We're the remnant. Do you see us now? We laugh, we love with one heart we beat. No holding back. We are what you see. We rise above the ash and glow. You know. Do you see us now? We're the remnant. We're the remnant, coming for you now. Wipe your tears away. We're the remnant. We're the remnant. Can you see us now? Can you see us now? Releasing the shore of the century. The ghost of this haunting memory. Don't turn back now. Take back what was stolen from. The enemy. Do you see us now? We're the remnant. We're the remnant, coming for you now. Wipe your tears away. We're the remnant. We're the remnant. Do you see us now? We're the remnant. We're the remnant, coming for you now. Wipe your tears away. We're the remnant. We're the remnant. Do you see us now?
That'll get you. It'll get
Very
your
nice.
attention. I can tell you that.
Yep, the energy's there for sure.
Thanks.
So we've got some more questions popping in. Do you find it more challenging to be heard as a female fronted band? It's kind of what we had already talked about, but do you find it more challenging?
No, I don't. I feel like maybe it gets us more attention because it's such a male dominated world that I feel like it gets us more attention, to be honest.
I got one for you. You mentioned earlier 500,000 streams on Spotify. What do you think y'all did to make that happen? We like to get people that are, in up and coming bands. Like, what is their strategy without giving away, too much, if any trade secrets, but like, how do you cut through the noise?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. Well, a lot of it was getting on radio. Once it hit the radio stations, like our Spotify numbers went up and the listeners went up. So that's a lot of it. That helped us tremendously. And then we got on a lot of Spotify playlists too.
Yeah.
So that's a huge thing too, just getting on those playlists so people find you, and then just, getting out on the internet, obviously on social media, and just pushing the song on there. So those are a lot of things that have helped us a lot.
So write that down, people.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
That's right. Take notes.
Yeah.
So are y'all currently with any management?
No, we aren't. We're talking to some managers, but no, we've been self-managed from the start.
Nice.
Yeah, and independent too. So we've done everything literally ourselves. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it, because if you're passionate about something, you're going to do whatever you can, to get out there and to get noticed. And that's what I've done. I've just worked really hard, but I love it. Obviously it's a passion of mine. But we did just recently sign with a booking agent. So we're going to get some help on that, and hopefully have some tour announcements soon too.
Who did you sign with? Because I'm writing this down, because I'm going to ask if you've ever been to Biloxi, Mississippi at the same time.
Oh, okay. I have not, but we're working with James Cripps, Blind Anxiety. Yeah.
All right. So I'll write a little letter to James Cripps, because Jared knows this. Eventually I want to do a show where it's all female fronted bands.
Ooh.
So like you guys and the Dev and a whole bunch of other female fronted independent bands. I want to do one big show and have a night of it. So
that would be awesome. That would be so much fun.
So I'll have to get with James and see if we can start working something on that. So
yes.
That's awesome. Congratulations on that.
Thanks. Thank you.
Jared, you got anything?
No, I think we covered it. Just congratulations for the success, that y'all are seeing, and good luck to you. I love the music. It's got a lot of energy, and that's always easy to sell, is energy.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much.
No problem. And if you ever want to come back on the show, just hit us up. Let us know. We'll get a date. If you want to debut a new song, if you want to do it, if you just want to bullshit, I don't care.
Okay.
So we can do that too. So
I can do that.
anytime you want to come back on, just let us know.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for your
Jennifer.
time.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Cool. I like it.
That was good. Yeah, it was good.
So Thomas, we see you back there. We're going to get to you in just a minute, but I got to bring up the man, the myth, the legend, the newest badass promoter on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, Mr. Brent Kreiner. Brent, what's up?
What's going on, guys? How the fuck y'all doing?
Good, man. Look, I love it.
I
love the in the pit setting behind you, dude. I love jumping in on the live stream.
I like the shirt.
He's just blasting the music, man, and having a good time, drinking the beer, and just
man.
Connecting
my
with
little niche over here, my little home.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
We got a big In the Pit Mega Fest coming up this weekend. I'm sure y'all have all heard about it.
We have, and as a matter of fact, boom, there it is, right there.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday night at the Hot Spot. Starts at 4:00 each night. Loaded down with bands. Got 18 bands total, coming from all over the South. Just wide smorgasbord of metal and hard rock and all the good stuff,
So let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
You just recently, you jumped in, and when you jumped in with both feet and said, you know what? I'm going to do this. And
Yeah.
you have been lighting it up with shows. Cause I went through this earlier. So you got In the Pit Mega Fest on June 10th and 11th. And I believe that's
Yes,
Friday and Saturday, correct? Yes. Friday and Saturday. And then all of a sudden there was this June 12th at the Celtic. I was like,
Celtic Sunday night.
I was like, goddamn, Brent's all over the place.
And
What made
then
you
Monday
decide
night,
to
we're
do
back
this?
at the hot spot too for Assimilator, Hidden Sixes, and Crown the Center. After the dust clears out from In the Pit Mega Fest, they're still ready to party. So, you know, we got the Cogs of War coming in for Mega Fest, man. They're out of Florida, big moshing team. I met them at Rockville, man. Just some rowdy Irish beasts that like to start the pit and keep it going. It's all respectful and my kind of people, you know. They're coming in. They just set me up a band. Our Final Feud. They're gonna be playing Friday night around 9 o'clock. They're from Florida, I'm pretty sure. So I'm really excited for that too.
Hell
You're
yeah,
on
dude.
fire, man. On fire.
Yeah.
I love it.
Fucking right, man. I appreciate it.
I love it.
No, we
Um,
appreciate it, man.
I've been doing the sound thing with you guys for what, about a year and a half now, man. It's been a pretty wild ride, you know. Ever since I first put it out there, I've been having people hit me up from just everywhere, you know, with music that I've never heard before, and it's all pretty exciting. So
it is, and that, you know, that's my favorite part about all of this is just the submissions we get, and I'm like, damn, where's this been at? Why?
Yeah,
man.
Why is
Everywhere.
nobody paying attention to this? So it's fucking bullshit, is what
Cheers
it is.
to you guys. I got my big old mug of beer here. Y'all got me drinking early.
I got my tea.
I have water tonight.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, if y'all are watching, man, don't forget to tune in to In the Pit on the sound tonight at 10 o'clock.
That's it.
We'll also be going over all the bands that's going to be playing there. All of them that I could fit into 1 hour anyway, you know.
I'm going to tell you what, I tried to. We had the Homegrown show this past weekend, and I was like, I can't get all these bands into this one show. So I just, I handpicked a few of them and got them in there. So
there ain't no way. Ain't no way to cram them all in there. It's that mega.
Yeah.
It's that mega pint.
But no, I've been really blown away by all the support, man. Everybody's been sharing it up, podcasts, radio stations, man. I'm just, you know, y'all make me get all up in my feels sometimes, man. I appreciate it so much,
good,
man.
That's good, dude.
The whole scene comes together. It's all one big active family, and it's a beautiful thing, man.
There is nothing better. And I say this with every ounce of my being. The metal community is some of the most respectful. We're just here to hear the music and have a good time crowd that I have ever seen at any concert.
Absolutely, man. And they come out the woodworks too, man, because, you know, it's kind of like more of an underground thing. Like some of these people don't really have like an album and stuff, you know. Like if you want to listen to the music, you have to go to the show, you know. It's
absolutely, because I'm gonna tell you what, I've been asking for music from Killhammer forever, and there's nothing recorded.
It's half the fun though, you know.
Dustin says he'll be there Saturday for Rise of Phoenix and Perceptions of Torment.
Saturday is gonna be lit, man. Perceptions of Torment, Skulldozer, Killhammer, friggin' Counterman, Widow Anchor, From Ashes Within. It's gonna be huge. Friday is gonna be pretty awesome too. Got Constricted and Dushitar, and Teratoma is gonna headline Friday night. Road to Ruin. Got Crown to Center.
Dude, that's a lot of turnovers for that many bands, man. Y'all gotta like
there's more. Occult Classics gonna be playing. They're gonna open it up tomorrow night, so that's gonna be dope. Old Marlowe and Scotty.
Yeah, definitely.
The only band that's not playing is my friggin' bands. I don't know how that happened, but you know, we let them get away.
You got so much shit to do. You got to coordinate everything. You can't be on stage playing.
Yeah, I got to work, man.
You can't be pulling a Jared Seymour.
Oh, damn.
I'll be holding down the soundboard for the most part. You know, I'm not a professional. I'm no Jay Eagle or Solace Audio or nothing, but I do my best. I'll make sure they don't suck too bad.
There you
There
go.
we
dude.
go.
You know, that's about all I can do. But
Well, Brent, keep keeping us honest, man, when it comes to the heaviness in the metal, because
Oh,
you're
man.
definitely our ambassador there, dude.
there's definitely some brutal shit going on, man. It's hard to keep up too. It's like every week there's like a new band I've never heard of. You know, like
Like,
where these
dude,
guys
Brent,
been? Yeah.
when Kevin and I talk, like Kevin likes the, usually likes the lighter stuff, the
Yep.
more like rock kind of stuff. And when I'm with him, I think, well, I like the heavier stuff. I'm the heavy guy. Then I get around you and I hear what you're listening to. I'm like, I'm not the heaviest guy for sure. Which I do like a lot of what you play. Don't get me wrong, but most of it I haven't heard of,
It didn't start off that way for me, man. It's an acquired taste myself, but it really has grown on me ever since like high school. I really kind of started getting into the heavier world, and especially now since In the Pit's been taking off, man. It's been my sole purpose is to find the most brutal, disgusting, fucking filthy shit that I can find. So I appreciate y'all giving me that fire.
And if you're looking for any In the Pit merch, go to the sound228shop.com or to the sound228.com and click on shop, and you've got some in the pit merch you can support the show with.
Yes. Absolutely. They got t-shirts, hoodies, hats, you name it, man. Anything you can think of, official In the Pit merch.
That's right.
That's where you get it, because I don't have a merch booth. Not yet, anyway. I'm working on it. I got some stickers and shit.
You got a digital merch booth, bro. That's better.
But yeah, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I appreciate everything. Once again, we do have a lot of shows going on. Be on the lookout. Just follow the page. Just keep up. You know, we got one June 25th at the Tracks. Also, slew of bands.
Matt James, can you put the link for the In the Pit page up in the comments, please? If you're there on your birthday, if you're not too drunk.
I can definitely do that, sir.
No. We got somebody to do that for you, Brent. I'm trying to get Matt James to do it. I just don't know how drunk he is.
Him and Lisa are the link sharers.
I got you.
And they're quick on the draw too.
I wish I had some minions. I need some help, man, for real. Actually, speaking of which,
we're their minions. I mean, we're just here to be to do their shit. They do everything.
I'm about to be setting up some podcast stuff with Mr. Gene Broom, man. We're going to be stepping it up in the podcast department.
If you need any advice if you need any advice on gear or anything, don't hesitate to.
There it is. Yeah. There's the page right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I need help, because I'm not very tech suave or fancy or any of that shit. I'm on a phone. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest with you though, the phone shit's working pretty good. I kind of like it. It's like your own flavor, you know.
Kind of works. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But
all right, Brent. Well, have a good night. Join him at 10 o'clock on the Sound 228. You can check it out on the app or on the website at thesound228.com. In the Pit, 10 o'clock tonight. Then make sure to join him Friday and Saturday and Sunday. And just join him all.
We'll see y'all this weekend.
All right, bro. Thanks. Yes.
Later,
bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, there goes Brent. Man, such a great dude.
Yep.
So hashtag link share. I like it, Lisa. I like it. Hashtag link share. So and he says, I'm not drunk, I'm on fire. Okay. All right. So we've got one more guest to bring in tonight, and it's one that I have been looking forward to talk to, for 2-3 months since we've been trying to get this hooked up. Thomas Crane from Killdevil Films. Thomas, how are you?
I am great. How are you all?
Guys, you're on.
I am on.
So tell us everything that Killdevil Films does.
I would say like music videos, I'd say is like 85-90% of what we do. I occasionally will get some different kind of stuff like a documentary or like a lyric video and stuff like that. But as of right now, music videos are like the main thing.
And we were looking at, and I was going through some of this stuff that you've done, and most of the bands that you've done, we promote. Coldwards, Saliva, Love the Hate,
I think
Profit.
I think that's how I found you guys, because I think Love the Hate was on at one point.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I had just worked with them or something like that. So that's how I found your all show. And then, like you said, like, you know, I see your posts with your like your listings and stuff. And I'm like, hey, I know those guys. I know those guys.
So naturally, we had to have you on the show, right?
Well, I appreciate it. You know, thanks for having me.
man.
So when you're shooting a music, kind of walk us through, because we've had somebody that lives close to us, Chaz, on the show a long time ago that has his Astro Clown Productions. He does music videos as well. But kind of walk us through when somebody's wanting to get a video done. What's the process that you do to take them step by step to get through to making that video a reality for them?
First, it starts with the song, because, you know, whatever song it is, you want something visually that represents the vibe of the song. And then, you know, I ask if they have a concept already that they want to do. And we kind of start spitballing ideas back and forth. Each band's different. You know, some bands will have like it all scripted out. They want this, this, and this. Some only have like an inkling of an idea and they say run with it. You know, it's kind of different. You just sort of fill it out. But a lot of times that's where it starts, the song, and then what's the concept? And we kind of just brainstorm back and forth, you know, what we want to do. And then from there, then once you figure out what you want to do, then you have to figure out logistics, like where are we going to shoot this? And do we need actors and, you know, special effects, that kind of stuff. So that's where it starts. And it's usually a really cool process because, I mean, like, you're working on it together. I get to be like the fifth member of the band for a couple of days. So that's cool. So when it's done, you got this video that everyone worked on. Not just ideas, but like even during the shoot, it's a lot of work and, you know, so it's a cool shared artistic, you know, work at the end. It's cool.
So where's the most elaborate place that you've shot a music video at?
Ooh, define elaborate. Like,
okay, maybe let me change it. Maybe obscure. So kind of the strangest place that you've shot a video at.
Strange. Oh man. I've shot in some really cool places. Like the Love the Hate guys. We shot at the Outlaw Mansion in Mobile. And
did you hear the story about that after y'all done?
Yeah, it burned down. Yeah. Not long after. And it was one of those situations where, you know, it's an abandoned house and it still looks great. I mean, it's kind of torn down, but it's got that great old architecture. And they were able to get permission from one of the owners who lived like in Nashville or something. So we get there, we kind of don't know what we're going to get. And you could tell like squatters had been there, like sleeping bags and things. So we shot the video and then, like a month later, it burned down. That was interesting. There was a full-size grave in the backyard that had been dug. I mean, it was a good 5-6 feet down. There was nothing in it, but that was interesting.
Nothing in it as of yet.
I don't know. I didn't ask questions. We just shot and got out of town. The post-profit guys, we shot in an abandoned grain silo in Marshall, Texas, I think.
Love those guys.
Yeah, those guys are awesome. Great band, great dudes. That silo factory was similar in the sense that it was abandoned and you don't know what you're going to get. And watch where you step because there could be a hole in the floor and you go 3 stories down. So those were 2 examples of like abandoned awesomeness.
What where are you based out of for bands that might be watching this that would like to work with you? What's your radius for hire?
I'm in the Tampa area, but I go all over. I'd say these days about 30% of my work is out of state, something like that. I'm getting ready. What is it? We're finalizing dates and shit, but I mean, I'm probably going to be in like in Indianapolis, Memphis, Jacksonville, fucking like the rest of this month. So
Wow. So you're all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Kevin and I talk about this a lot on the show. You mentioned it even a little bit earlier, the way technology has changed over the, just the last like 5 years when it comes to how bands distribute their music. And the music video has become extremely important with mobile. Everybody's on Facebook, everything's on YouTube. If you don't have a video, you're not directly represented, right? You're missing out, so to speak, I would say, right? Would you agree to that? Do you see that?
Not just saying this because this is what I do, but yes. It's funny because like when MTV stopped playing music videos, people at first would have been like, man, that sucks for artists because music's not getting out. But I think it's getting out a lot more now because of social media. You're thumbing through your phone and then all of a sudden, ooh, video. And now you kind of expect, all the bands coming out with something new. There's going to be at least something visual with it. I don't know if it's something we've been kind of programmed to do now because of social media, but yeah, I mean, it makes the video that much more important, and I think good. Yeah.
No, I would say it's more accessible now. Used to you had to be on like a big major label to have a video of any quality, right? And I think you mentioned in the MTV thing, I don't think MTV stopped playing videos because they didn't think it was like important anymore. They just realized it was a commodity that they didn't control anymore. Yeah. Now it's on YouTube. Why would I sit there and wait for 3 to 5 for you to play that one Guns N' Roses video that I can't see anywhere else? I can just go on YouTube. So they realize that.
Yeah, somewhere in the early 2000s, it transitioned to, you don't have to wait to watch or hear a song you want to hear. You can go get it yourself. So I get it why they stopped airing videos. But that's a solid point. I also think, especially for independent bands, it's also kind of like what your previous guest said, are concentrating more on singles now. So, do a single and a video 3 or 4 months later, single and a video. For an independent band, that really makes sense. Because money's a little tighter. But yeah, like the costs have come down a lot, I guess, partially because of technology. To get a really good professional video done, you don't necessarily need like 20 grand. That would be cool. But I don't know what working with the budget like that would be like. But we've always had to run and gun and be creative without that kind of budget. But yeah, technology's helped on that, and not just technology as far as like how much your gear costs, but the knowledge, the internet, really, like you can find out how to rebuild an engine if you want, if you look online. Correct. So like the information's out there. So if you really apply yourself, you can learn.
Yep. And there's more people doing it, I feel like, too, probably nowadays as well.
I think so. Yeah.
What should bands expect? What kind of ranges are out there? Obviously, you can spend, hundreds of thousands of dollars if you wanted to, but like, what can they expect if they come to you and want a music video? It's the first time they're kind of nervous because they've never done a music video before. Like, what kind of budget should they allocate for a song?
I mean, it sort of depends what they want to do. Right. A video is very much the more elaborate you go, the more expensive it is. How much
like
time.
If you want the opening scene to be in Italy where we see it at a table and then it flashes to a high-speed car chase with a Lamborghini in LA, that might be a little more expensive.
Right. And, or if you got like, we want the band jamming, but we also want like all this long story. Each part of that story is a different location. You got to do setup, and it may take extra days. So, I mean, all that factors in. I mean, it really kind of depends. I would say, it also depends on the videographer too, how experienced they are.
It's not a simple price tag. I get it, but like a range or something that they can get into. I mean,
I would say, at least somewhere around 2,000.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
It's about your starting point.
Yep.
Depending on what you want to do.
Right. So. That's about what everybody that we talk to that whether it be live on the show or like when we go out to actual concerts, it's about what they say. I hear 2,000, I hear 3,500 sometimes, just that kind of ballpark.
Yeah. And yeah, it can it can vary, you know.
Right. And like you say, whether that's just a one shot of live action or a big long story with multiple locations, I get it.
So we're going to roll into one of your videos right now. We're actually going to play Saliva's Revelation Man.
Oh, cool.
So if you want to tell us a little bit about it before we roll into it.
So, man, I the Saliva guys at this point were like really close friends. So, love working with those guys. We shot on a friend's property, and they had this clay that looked really rustic and like deserty, but it's not deserty. So, I mean, they were on tour in Florida, so we had an afternoon where right before everyone flew back home to shoot them, and so we just set up, and the guys just rocked out, and I told them to do their thing, and I shot my thing, and that's the video.
All right. Well, we're going to check it out now. This is Saliva. It's Revelation Man, Killdevil Films. Shot the video for them. Check it out, and you are watching the sound.
1 to 10, cheating if I need to. How you been sleeping just to come to? Sun going down in the morning. Told you I'd never be boring. Had to die to find a revelation. Is another man's sorrow. Don't take it, tell me what to borrow. Had to die to live a revelation. While another one's dying. Calm down or you better keep flying. Revelation man. Listen close, cause this is how we flatline. Pay attention, can't afford to shut your eyes. Keep pressure, try to stop the bleeding. Better death keeps on repeating. Had to die to find a revelation. Is another man's sorrow. Don't take it, tell me what to borrow. Had to die to live a revelation. While another one's dying. Calm down or you better keep flying. So in time you saw red light. Fixing, but you saw fair fight. Goddamn, is anybody else done? When did the bitter start tasting sweet? When did the needle make us song?
I ain't gonna lie. I fucked up.
What happened?
I didn't have it at the very beginning of the video when it started.
Oh,
okay.
man.
Yeah, damn it. Amateurs. No, that was killer, man. That was a good video. I like that.
Oh, thank you.
So what's post production like?
It's me, a lot of coffee and smokes. That's pretty much it. This room right here, my existence for 90% of the time is this chair and my back porch to smoke. So
wow,
that's what I did. It's just, you know, I had to, like, I'm editing right now, actually. Not while we're talking, but so
Yeah, I get it, man. Just editing the stuff we do here, the post production on like chopping up these podcasts. Like there's certain times it's like 3 or 4 hours go by and you're like, man, I'm still in this room. Damn, you know.
Yeah, I usually I'm nocturnal, so I edit all night typically, and before I know it, I hear like birds chirping outside, and I'm like, fuck, the sun's up, you know, like
Mhm.
Damn.
6 hours went by, and I don't know. It's all good though.
Yeah.
that's
Hey, if you love what you're doing though, right? I'm sure, right? How did you get into this? Was it always a love of film and the camera?
Well, actually, no. It started with music. I was a musician first, and I knew a little. I had my own band and stuff, and I knew like a little bit about video editing, but that was like it. And I wanted to do a music video for our band, and I didn't know anything what I was doing. And I started doing it for my band, and then I'd have occasionally other bands would hit me up to do videos for them, and I was like learning and. It was a hobby at the time. It wasn't like I didn't have any illusions like I'm going to do this. And then after about 5 or 6 years of that, I started getting better and like, hey, I kind of like this.
Yeah.
So, about 4 years ago, I started doing it full time. So
funny how things work out.
it is. I never would have guessed. I mean, I've always been like a big movie nerd, horror movie geek. So that I already had that, but so
I see that. Is that the 7 poster in the background? Is that what that is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very important movie.
I was gonna ask, what's your favorite movie?
Probably I get this question a lot. It's a tie between The Shining and Halloween.
Okay.
7's like right behind it. So
yeah. That's like asking me like, what's your favorite record? I'm like, well, we got to break it into categories or what time frame you're talking about.
You're gonna get more than one answer.
Yeah, and then you say one and you're like, oh, I don't know, but what about this one? And you're sitting there and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
That's I'm weird. I can name my favorite record. Period.
Yeah.
Breaking Benjamin.
Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it, you hear that favorite stuff and you just think about, okay, you hear that song and you're like, where was I at that time? And that album was just a good year for me. So
1989.
I was what is never mind. I say I was young and dumb, and you can say the rest.
There you go.
So, how can people find Killdevil Films?
Yeah.
We're on Facebook, facebook.com/Killdevil Films. We're on Instagram, instagram.com/Killdevil Films. We're on the website is killdevilfilms.com. There's all kinds of stuff there, information, old videos, every list of every video we've done.
You can book there on the website.
Yeah. And Killdevil Films at Gmail if you want to reach out directly.
What's your how far out are you booked? If I want a video, is that a bad question?
It's hard. Okay. One, being a freelancer, and 2, these bands becoming your friends, it's very hard to turn down work.
Right.
And not like turn it down, but like, sorry, dude, I can't get you in next month. It's going to be September. Right. I feel bad for saying that because those 2 reasons is like, honestly, right now, I probably can't squeeze anything in again until late August, early September.
Well, it's good if bands know that because they can like put that into their process, right? It's like if your song's going to be done in mix process in August, don't call 2 days before and be like, hey, we need this video done in a week, right? Give me some time.
100%, you're absolutely right. And there are a lot of bands, especially the ones I've worked with before, who like they'll tell me like, hey, we're recording in June, and it's like
right.
April. And so just that little tidbit of information is nice. We don't have to actually put the date on there yet, but just like, hey, somewhere in the June-ish area. Okay. So, definitely plan 2-ish, 3 months ahead. That's,
there you go.
Pay attention. Sometimes I get lucky and I'm like, oh, I got an extra day here, but man, it's because I got to have time to edit the stuff I shoot. I could shoot every day, but then I don't got time to put it together. So
that's right. Well, dude, we appreciate you jumping on here, man. Love your work. Like you said, you looking at our dirty 30s or filthy 15s or whatever it was that you saw. And it's like, work with them. So I'm glad we finally got to talk to you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, man. The show's great. And, keep doing what you do. Thanks for bringing me on to.
If you ever want to come back on and you want to Hey, I got this new video. Let's show it. Let us know. So,
Awesome. Well, thank you. I will do
Yeah.
that.
All right.
have a good one, Thomas.
Have a
Thank you
good
so
one.
much.
All right, man. You guys be good.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye. All right. Good
That was cool,
stuff,
man. I knew that was going to be a good one. That was awesome.
Good stuff. Andrew says Thomas is amazing.
There we go.
Andrew also donated 200 stars, by the way.
Andrew, you are the man. You are the man.
Andrew donated 200 stars, by the way.
Mhm.
And while all of that was going on, Eric Holly popped up in the comments. So, Eric, glad you're here, buddy.
Yeah, glad you're doing better. I'm going to say better. I don't know if it's I don't know where you're at in the recovery process, but good to see you type it on the screen there, bud.
Absolutely. All right. So that's going to wrap up that show. So we are going to run through our normal things. So there's that.
Yeah.
And let's see. So you can go to the sound228.com and order your shirts. It supports the show. We really appreciate it. And you can get the We Are New Rock one. You can get the hashtag Jared Fucked Up one. You can get the hashtag Kevin's an Asshole one. You can get In the Pit. You can get support local music. You can get the one that's got our logo on the back of it. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. Check it out. Just go to the. Oh yeah, you can get the drinking team one. We love everybody to be on the Sound 228 drinking team. So we've got a few things coming up. Coming up at June 22nd is going to be at the Cannery. Artifice with special guest Modern Mimes and Envision will be live there. You can get your tickets in advance at thesound228.com. That's June 22nd at the Cannery. Tickets are $10 in advance, $15 at the show. And then August 5th, you can see Kingdom Collapse with special guests Awaken the Giant and Rise the Phoenix. And you can get tickets for that in advance at thesound228.com as well. Tickets are $10 in advance, $15 day of the show. And then the following week, yes, you can see Post Profit with Falls from Grace. And those are $10 a person. And you can get your tickets at the Cannery for that one. And then on top of that, you got Brent's In the Pit Mega Fest happening this weekend, Friday and Saturday night. You can see all the bands there. I'm not Perceptions of Torment and
Good luck.
How the fuck do they do that, man?
I don't know, but I'm kind of like, I think it's cool that that's their thing and that's what they do, man.
I like it. I like it. It's just hard to read.
It's very hard to
June
read.
25th, Scattered Hamlet, Formac Nitrous, Voodoo 13, Misled, Wicked Vanity. It's going to be a Tracks Bar and Grill in Long Beach. Coming up this Sunday, you can join Brent and In the Pit with anchors of Asheron. Okay. Crown the Center and
From
From
Ashes,
Ashes Within.
I got it first.
Woo! And special guest Harlequin Soul. So that's going to be happening at the Celtic on Saturday.
Also, Kevin, we've mentioned the app. It's free in the App Store or Google Play. If you haven't got it already, go download it. Listen to these bands. It's a digital radio station. It's free. And I want to thank Kevin Wake Up, right? Music for their sponsorship on for the hour that they bought and supporting us as well. So go check them out. They got a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, Awake at Last, Breathing Theory, Coldwards, lots of things going on there. And from what I understand, there may be an announcement coming soon of a new band added to that group. But yeah, there you go. And on top of that, I guess we have to announce a winner for the grudge match. Let me go over to this and see what we got here. Let's see. So we're going to pause the poll. All right. Let's see. 3 little bars of bar. Don't see it. Okay. Hey, Adam, I'll let you throw it in there. Who do you want to vote for real quick? Because I just took the poll down. So, for some reason, it doesn't let me. Huh?
5,
5.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, he got it in right on 1. Good job.
I can't see it.
It's at Awaken the Giant.
Seriously, I cannot see that. It sucks. All right. So with 65% of the votes, and it was 37-23.
That was close.
Envision is your winner for the grudge match tonight. So Envision will move on to the next episode, which we will talk about here in a little bit when you guys are not joining us. We will figure out our next couple dates, and then we will go on about that. So Envision will move on to face another, I don't know, maybe Ignescent video. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll figure it out.
That's what we do. So
Thanks for just remember everybody, you get on the show. We put people in the grudge match that we support. It's always been that way. It'll always be that way. So congratulations to both bands. Both of the songs and the videos are great. But Envision showed up tonight and took it home. So congrats.
And we will chat with you guys as soon as I stop throwing up. So
yeah, there you go.
You guys have a good one, and we will talk to you on the next episode.
Later.
Peace.